So I wanted to really talk about the face and your facial muscles. So a lot of the emotions of the lung in large intestines we wear as expressions on our face. And it's kind of the ugly face of crying, or the face of a stoic expression, or a scorn, or something that we're sort of, that awkward face that we sort of pull when we're trying to be cool about something, but it's actually affecting us more than we anticipate. And we're just going to physically stimulate the muscles. You could use a crystal, you could use a little acupressure point, you could just use some massage oil, but we're just going to activate the muscles. And then once we've activated the muscles, we'll do 2 little emotional releases. So connect with all those emotions of the large intestines. So we've got our grief, we've got our sadness, our self-worth, we've got our rejection, we've got our there was another little muscle, there was another little emotion that I was going to connect into, and it'll come to me in a second. But the muscles that we're looking at is, you can see that I've actually got a constant one. So there's been a lot of significant grief in my life. So the muscle that pulls your eyebrows in, the muscles that pull your nose down, the muscles that flare your nose, and you have your minor zygotic muscles that pull up your cry face when you're like crying, and then you have a muscle that shortens the tongue and pulls the tongue back into the mouth. So we're just going to stimulate all of those kind of muscles. With the muscle that shortens your tongue, you could use a nice tongue scraper and actually give your tongue a lengthen pull. You're going to then like start in the middle, and we just lengthen our fingers apart to strengthen. So we're just then actually telling that muscle that we can let go of what we need to let go of and be strong. So really, I actually end up pushing my line in more, but you can see here I'm pushing out to strengthen. And here, my face yoga. It's really actually quite relaxing. You might find that you have a movement in your bowels. You could find that your breath just deepens as well. Like, we're looking at the large intestines and the lung meridian, so it's quite interesting. And then I'm just pulling my nostrils up and out, really activating all those muscles. Did a little bit of face yoga. I love it. And then the emotional point that we're pushing, so we're pushing our lung emotional. This is one of the major lung emotional points. Your large intestines 10, to do a little bit of a release. Really digging in there, doing both sides. You might notice one side is a little bit more sore than the other. What you are giving or what you are receiving. Our next little one is like right in the bone, so right at the end of our shoulder, in between our scapular bones, and we're digging in there, and that's our large intestine 16 point, kind of in that little V groovy bit. And getting on the other side there too. Giving it a little bit of a wiggle around. And it's this point 2 here for the tongue. I just had to quickly flick through and check. So then coming back, large intestines release. The large intestines controls the lungs, right? So the lung meridian is the yin. It's needs nourishing. It's always on. It's the dense organ, where the large intestines is the yang. So it comes on and off. It comes in a place of control. And then you might just come back and massage your little muscles again, if that pleases you. Have a little bit of fun with the face yoga. It's kind of something that's a little bit different, but like it's really important because the letting go process and the facial expressions are really important to the large intestines meridian. The skin itself and the nose as the sensory organs are very much part of the balancing process of the whole meridian, and physically connecting with that and giving your body permission to release is really important. So I hope this helps.